Hey friends, it's Amanda from Mrs. Richardson's class. I get so many questions about how to print and fold my flip-up books. And so I thought I'd make a quick video to help you guys out and see if it better explains how to do this. So here we go. So once you open the flip-up book that you have purchased or that you're going to try, it will open in a PDF automatically like this. And on the page 2, you will find printing directions. So I'm going to go through printing on a personal printer. And I'm going to do those instructions because printing on a copier truly varies from machine to machine. So at each school, every copier is going to be different. I gave instructions on how it works at my school copier that I would use. So I'm going to give you instructions on how to print on a personal printer. So you begin by printing pages 5, 7, and 9. Oftentimes I have questions about what pages those are. The top up here, there's a number 2 because I'm on page 2. When I scroll down to page 5, then it tells me I'm on page 5. So I go to File, Print, and then when I click Pages to Print, I click the circle that says Pages, and I'm going to type 5, 7, 9 because I only wanted to print those pages. I also print custom scale 100%. Sometimes it prints fit, and it adds a thick white border to the end, and then when you fold it, your pages don't always line up correctly. So I click Custom Scale 100%, and then I'm going to choose Print. Okay, now I've printed pages 5, page 7, and page 9. There is nothing on the back yet. What I have to do next is feed these into the printer. The instructions say to start with page 5 and to feed Happy New Year flip-up book in first. So in my printer, it's going to go in like this so that it comes out this way, okay? The next one, this part goes in first, and then on the last page, for page 9, this part goes in first. So I have them all stacked how I want them to go in. However, I do not place them all in at the same time because my printer then always prints last to first, and it's not guaranteed that it's going to choose the right piece of paper. So I don't like to chance it. So I will start with this page first, then this page second, page 7, and then this page last, page 9. Okay? Now you will see here that I have printed pages 5, 7, and 9, and I have successfully printed pages 6, 7, and 8 on the back side of them. One way for you to check to make sure that it's printing correctly is to check to make sure that the rectangle size boxes match. So for example, this is going to be my front flap on the very front of the flip-up book. And when I flip this page over, the flap underneath it matches. The rectangles are the same size. It's the same with this large square, that's my last page, and this large square that is the back of the entire flip-up book. So if you need a simple way to make sure that your page is printed correctly, just simply flip them and make sure that the right sized rectangles are matching up. Okay? So now I will show you how I like to easily fold this flip-up book. I like to line my pages up like this and do one big fold. You will see that there are faint gray lines on each page. If you want to fold each page individually, sometimes those lines don't match up perfectly because of the way that the paper feeds into the printer. Like it might suck the page in a little bit too early, and so the line might be a smidge off. So I like to just do one big fold, and that is less work for me as well. So I line my pages up and I fan them down like this. And I try to make sure that the sides are lined up. And then I flip it over. And I do one big fold like this. And then I crease it. I make sure it's how I want it. I place 2 staples at the top. And then I'm set. All of my flips match and all the text is right side up. And so I am ready to go and to use this with my students. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.